Well, it's Grandpa Ricky once again, and today I want to talk about incarnation. And yesterday I was talking to my wonderful friend Z Pilar, and we got talking about Buddha and how Buddha uh, uh, got to know, got to use all of his past incarnations, and how I think that now with the COVID thing, we are, and the help of a lot of practices, including the movie industry, we're having to deal with the trauma of our ancestors. It's all coming up. And some people are ashamed of suffering, ashamed of having all these things, feelings and thoughts and ideas come up that bother them and hurt other people. And I believe from my own experiences and the experiences of listening to a lot of other people, and being around a lot of children, when they were showing all these signs of having knowledge or skills coming from their past lives. And I don't know if you've ever had the feeling that you know something, but you don't know how you know it. Or there'll be something like you're steering a sailboat for the first time, and something happens and you automatically do the right thing, which is a very sophisticated thing, but it saves you from the boat from falling over. And I've seen that happen. It happened with my son. And so for years I knew stuff that I didn't know how I knew. And the geometry teacher used to go crazy because he'd give us a geometry problem, and so many times there would be the answer. And he would say, "Well, how did you get it?" And I'd say, "I don't know. But that's the answer. That's the formula." And time and time again, that's happened. So I don't know if that's happened to you or not, but enjoy it. We know a lot of stuff we don't know how we know. And you know, the Tibetan Buddhists, they have figured out ways that they can find the next spiritual teacher's incarnation. And here are these little tiny kids, and they're picking up where their last life left off. Now, I don't think that happens to all of us. I think sometimes we incarnate and we get to be a human, and then we die, and we've kind of haven't thought too much about our lives. We haven't reflected on them or learned, and so we incarnate again as a blade of grass, or we incarnate again as a bird, and maybe we incarnate in the future or in the past. That's what I think, anyway. And I hope this is a helpful thought to you, and I've enjoyed telling you. I do these videos, for my own enjoyment and for my granddaughters, and for anybody who can find them useful so they've got an easier life and so they can be more of who they incarnated to be. And, sometimes I've incarnated as a really crazy racist guy. And sometimes I've incarnated as terrible person, hurting other people. And I'm trying now, before I die, which could be any time now. I'm trying to learn those things so I can come back as a human being and try to be useful again. And it's a bugger being useful sometimes, My friend Lauren Smith said, "Well, the best way to be useful is in ways that nobody notices." Anyway, so have a good one. And if you can, look up something that has given me such a gift. My friend Albert Nuremberg made a movie. It's on YouTube about laughter or laughology or something, and how he lost his laugh, and I'd lost my laugh. I mean, I was like this all the time, and he's helping me refine my laugh. And funnily enough, it helps. Thank you. Make your own videos. Share yourself. Expand. Okay.